Bismillah, one of the most important spiritual realizations that you can have to help you become closer to Allah and to perfect your iman and your faith is to see the blessing and the goodness in the difficulty and adversity and the tribulation that you are going through, and to see the tribulation, the responsibility, and the tribulation that comes in the blessings that you have. How do we understand this? Well, in the first scenario, when it comes to seeing the blessing and tribulation, you have to think about all of the spiritual gains that you are receiving because you are being tried, you are being forgiven sin, you are being elevated degrees, you are being given the gift and the reward of patience and of sabr, you have been given the reward of tawakkul and trust and reliance in Allah, and you are getting stations and nearness to Allah that you could not get without that tribulation. This is our understanding according to the Quran and according to the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When it comes to the tribulation, or when it comes to the blessings that we might have, how exactly do we understand the test that they have? Well, blessings have a responsibility. We have to measure up to the gratitude that comes with those blessings. And most of us, what ends up happening is we take our blessings for granted, and then we get used to them, and then we might even complain about the blessings, and we might even complain about our lives when we are filled with blessings. And thus, the blessing is actually not a blessing for us if we are not living up to the rank that that blessing had. This is why the Sahaba, as it's mentioned in narration, they used to fear the times. They used to be worried and be in a state of worry and trepidation about the times when they were in a state of expansiveness and blessing, because they didn't feel that they could handle the responsibility that came with that, versus when they were in the time of being squeezed and in time of tribulation, they knew that they had to be patient. And so this is what some of the scholars have mentioned in the text with regards to blessing, with regards to tribulation. The key for us is be grateful for the blessings that you have, be grateful immensely, and use the blessings to serve Allah, and do not use any of the blessings that you have. That includes your phone, your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your sight, everything you've been given. Do not use it to disobey Allah. And when you are being tested, realize that it is actually a good for you, because it's elevating you in a way that you could not get without the test, and you are being given spiritual traits that you could never achieve without that test, and always then be in a state of shukr and gratitude to Allah.